Before you go, I just want to ask you one question. Um, your colleagues in Harare blame everything on sanctions. Do you have a view on this?
As a South African government, which I'm part of, we will continue to condemn the sanctions because they are not assisting the current situation in Zimbabwe. But also at the same time, if I'm to give my own view to say, yes, there are sanctions, but we are here, we are leading the people of Zimbabwe, and innocent people are now suffering. Uh, what is it that we are doing to try to mitigate some of those minor issues that I've raised, issues of providing maternity, basic maternity services. Any country, the United Nations, when they measure a country that has got a collapsed healthcare system, it's when they look at the maternal and child healthcare services. If you are not having, you can't look after the pregnant women and children, it becomes a serious challenge. So for me, I'm saying, while all of us working, supporting each other on these calls for sanction, but at the same time, we should also, as the leadership that is elected by the people, to look into how best can we get these quick wins and address these basics that the people need. For me, that is very, very important. And start looking at internally within ourselves. Do we have things that we can improve in order to address that? This is what I always tell people that um, a child who's born now, who's 18, who's going to be voting in South Africa. If I tell him that, no, I couldn't operate you because of the legacy of apartheid, they don't want to take it at all. No matter how factual I can be that the legacy of apartheid is this, they will tell you we need services. So that is why, as government, we've got to really go beyond all these reasons and say, how do we work and break our backs to make sure we deliver such services under difficult situation that we find ourselves in for the sake of our people.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I think that's a very diplomatic answer to say that, notwithstanding sanctions, the government of Zimbabwe should be able to provide healthcare. So thank you so much for that, and I really appreciate it. Dr. Pobi, thank you so much for coming on board for this discussion. It was meant to be 1 hour, but because there were a lot of questions and some which are still to be asked in the future, we wish you well, and we hope that the South African government and the African National Congress will be able to engage with its counterparts in Harare, the Zimbabwean government, and ZANU PF to resolve the crisis of health, because as we can see, it's causing so many sleepless nights to so many people, and yet it's something that can be solved.